Hi friends, I am Jeanette Wayland with Coldwell Banker in California and Montana, two of the most beautiful states in the world, in the country, in the world. They've got everything. If you love to ski, you love Montana or California. If you love the ocean, you're going to love California. And if you're renting right now and you're thinking, I would really like to buy something, let me walk you through the process. This is a very brief representation of how it will go, but it'll give you some idea of the best way to proceed. The first thing you want to do is hire the right realtor. The realtor that you hire should actually own real estate, preferably not just their own home, but other properties as well. I always say, why would you go to a dentist without any teeth? So don't hire a realtor who doesn't own real estate. And you're welcome to ask those questions when you're doing your interview. So the first thing you want to make sure of is, can I qualify for a loan to purchase the home? Unless, of course, you have cash, and that is a whole nother video. But the way you determine whether or not you can qualify is you connect with 2 or 3 different lenders. I can give you some referrals. You can reach out to your friends and family for referrals also. What the lender is going to do is they're going to sit down and take a look at your income. They're going to take a look at your credit report to figure out what your debt to income ratio is. They're going to look at your FICO score to make sure that you've earned good points by paying your debts on time. And they're going to also look at your reserves. How much money do you have set aside in order to proceed? Now, that's the one thing that makes a lot of buyers very nervous. Many buyers assume they need tens of thousands of dollars in cash reserves before they can enter the real estate market, and that's just not true. There are so many good loans out there, and the rates are so low right now. If you went with first-time homebuyer, FHA, then those rates, they're asking for 3.5% down payment of the purchase price. And that, depending upon the region that you're in, that's usually not very much money. And if you manage how you move out of your rental and how you give notice, very often your next month's rent, your security deposit, some of that money can go towards that down payment. So that's really important to know. So sit down with a lender and lay out your cards. A good lender is not going to charge you any money for this experience, and they're looking to develop that business relationship with you, which is why they're willing to sit with you and go over your financials. I can make referrals to good lenders in California and in Montana. I have a lot of good contacts. The people I work with, integrity is the most important thing to me, and your confidentiality is paramount. So let's say that we find out how much home you can qualify for based upon your meeting with the lender. Then what we need to do is determine, what area do you want to be in? What are the things in a home that you must have? And what are the things that you're like, you'd like them, but you can do without? So the most important features in a home are going to be typically how many bedrooms and how many bathrooms do you need. Some other things to consider that people look for are, some people want a fireplace. Some people want a garage. Some people not only want a garage, but they want direct access from the house to the garage. So you want to sit down and explain all of this stuff to your realtor, what your dreams are in your home. Do you need a big yard? Would you be happy with a patio home or a private courtyard for some outdoor time? Do you want to live in a high-rise? Do you like density, or would you rather have more space between you and your neighbors? So it's important to sit down and visit with your realtor and let her know what you want from your home and what kind of feelings you're hoping your home will evoke in you. And then finally, now we're all on board. You know you're qualified. We're ready to go. I know what you're looking for. I've got some listings I've sent you. You're looking at them, and you want to go out and take a look. But there's one important step before we go shopping. This is probably the least interesting step, but the most critical. What we're going to do is sit down and go over the purchase contract. This is the instrument that you will be submitting to the seller, letting them know, I want to buy your house. This is how much I want to pay for it. This is how long we're going to be in escrow. I want the refrigerator. I want the washer and dryer, or take the refrigerator. I have my own. But there's a lot of details in this contract, and there are many, many contingencies throughout the contract that protect you, the buyer, if you proceed into a purchase and realize there's something about the home that does not work for you. So it's important to know what those deadlines are, and it's important to have a realtor who understands the contract. That is the instrument that will drive the entire transaction and hopefully get you to the place where we close escrow and I hand you the key and we have a glass of wine. So give me a call. Again, my name is Jeanette Wayland. My phone number is 949-677-0175. You can call me, text me. You'll find me on Facebook. You'll find me on the internet as a realtor with Coldwell Banker in California and Montana. I look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to putting you on that pathway to homeownership. Thanks for listening.